Hardcore. Hardpoint. Secure the target area. Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by. Target area updated. Move to the hardpoint.
Target marked.
Friendly UAV online. Hardpoint relocating. Stand by. Friendly Mosquito deployed. We've lost the lead. Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area. Friendly Mosquito active. Enemies inside the perimeter. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Enemies standing by. Enemies inside the perimeter. Confirming next hardpoint. Stand. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. SAE standing by. Target area updated. Move to the hardpoint.
Possible enemy here. Got movement.
We've secured the lead. Enemies inside the perimeter. The enemy's taking the lead. Hardpoint relocating. Stand by. Hostile cluster mine detected. Relocating. Secure the target area. We've taken the lead. Friendly cluster mine planted. Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by. Target area updated. Move to the hardpoint. Hostile UAV in the area.
Enemy customized.
Hardpoint relocating. Stand by. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Hardpoint relocated. Secure the friendly Mosquito active. Enemies inside the perimeter. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Enemies inside the perimeter. Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by. Target area updated. Move to the hard point.
I'm reloading!
Enemy proximity mine marked.
Hard point compromised. Secure the area. Enemies inside the perimeter. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
Copy. Tiger 4,
X-ray mark.
inbound for SAE.
Hardpoint relocating. Stand. Friendly Mosquito deployed.
No hits on target.
Hardpoint relocating. Secure the target area. Friendly UAV on station. Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by. Friendly UAV online. Target area updated. Move to the hardpoint. The mission's complete. Good work.
Emotions are like a raging torrent that surges through the mind. More often than not, if you try to hold them back, you'll be swept away by their unstoppable force. And if you try to ignore them entirely, you'll end up tearing yourself to pieces. Rev the engines!
Time to shine!
The deception ends here. The mystery unravels. Burn it down! No more plastic surge! It all falls into place. Incinerate!
What's the difference between a domestic duck and a wild duck?
One is domestic and one is wild.
Bingo! Okay, here's another one. What's the difference between those two and knuckle duckle?
Knuckle duckle is a duck with knuckles?
Wrong. Wild ducks and domestic ducks are ducks, but knuckle duckle isn't.
I see. Then, are robots people?
Of course not.
Oh, so I'm not a person.
You're Inefa, the one and only Inefa, my Inefa. Just like I'm the one and only I know, your I know.
Understood.
Illusion shattered! Rise with the sun! Light of the blazing sun!
Close your eyes.
There is no escape! Now you shall perish!
Stop that!
Full throttle! Incinerate! Remove all obstacles. Burn it down!
Observe. Night falls. To dust. Be silent.
The show begins! Let my name be known in some...
Rise with the sun! Not bad. Wrath from the sky! Shine down!
Observe.
Try and stop me! Switching gears.
Shower me with praise!
Close your eyes. The long sleep beckons.
Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
Time to shine!
Burn it down! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate!
observe. Close your eyes.
No need to fret. I shall handle this.
What shall we do?
The show begins!
Witness my rise. Overruled. Shine down.
Stabilize. Order guide you. Gather.
Laid bare. Everlasting as the moon. Overruled.
Rise. This is order.
Yoo-hoo! Illusion shattered. Witness my rise.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down! Shower me with praise! Let the world come alive!
My turn. The hearth!
There is no escape! The show begins!
I will have order. Gather.
Shine down!
Solidify. Stabilize.
May I present? There is no escape! Let my name echo in song! Shine down!
This is order.
Now you shall perish! There is no escape! Absurd! Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered! Oh, brilliant! Time to shine!
Solidify. Order guide you.
Transfixed!
There is no escape!
Stabilize.
The show begins! Now you shall perish!
Gather. This is order.
May I present? Illusion shattered!
Stabilize.
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal!
Witness my rise! Overruled!
Gather. Order guide you.
Oh, brilliant!
Stabilize.
Everlasting as the moon! Laid bare!
Shine down! The show begins!
Solidified!
There is no escape. The show begins!
Stabilize! I will have order!
May I present? Let my name echo in song! Now you shall perish! Witness my rise! Shine down! The show begins! Transfixed! There is no escape!
Gather! This is order!
Everlasting as the moon! Overruled!
Stabilize!
May I present? Laid bare. Witness my rise.
Gather!
Everlasting as the moon! Overruled! Torn to oblivion! Add Ash. Thank you for complete. Would you care to sit down and join? If you ever...
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
Better to just give him these toys.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
The Raker of Solnari. I've never heard that name before. Let's keep this news confidential for the time being. It would only cause even more panic amongst the people of Nodcry. But if this Rarier is as you describe, he will be a truly formidable opponent if we try to take him on by our strength alone.
Yeah. Things might be okay if everyone was willing to work together, but right now... Exactly. Whatever the case, let's start by telling those we can get to join up about the crisis. As it happens, we have our own reasons to protect Nodcry. But even if we didn't, we'd never leave people in the lurch. That ain't our style.
Thank you. The Frostmoon Scions will stand with you to prevent this crisis as best we can. In addition, I believe that the relationships between the various factions in this land are not cast in stone. The winds of change are blowing, and we Scions have nowhere to run. Our faith, our sect, all of it is here. Whether our foe is the Fatui or this Raker, we must stand our ground and remain true to ourselves, even to the last.
Can you hear me now? Hello? You? Hello? 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 A wild Burmese. What are you doing? Sit. What are you doing? Wag your tail at me like that. Oh.
Let's see. Speaking of allies, the Krumkake craft shop is the closest by, right? Enough is sure to help us.
Come, children. It's time to offer up your prayers to the moon goddess. Come, children. It's time to offer up your prayers to the moon goddess.
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
it feels like?
If this was quicksand, we would have struggled to breathe. No. I think this was regular sand, and we didn't sink into it. We fell through it. Into this place.
Agreed.
In other words, sounds like a you problem, Paimon.
Haha, very funny. No, wait, Paimon's the only one. Ha! See?
What? I'm the only one with sand in my shoes? Yeah, right.
I know you're not chewing on something you're not supposed to be chewing on. What are you chewing on? What are you chewing on? Dad, where are you?
Whoa, there are monsters here? Kira didn't say anything about that.
Probably means he didn't run into any. Because we're just on the money.
Not the best sign of what's to come.
We'll be fine. Let's just use up all our bad luck and we'll be golden.
Witness my rise. There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal! Everlasting as the moon!
Well, that goes without saying.
Fair point. There's Just one problem, though. The only way forward is through that door.
Ooh! Is it time to hunt for her key? Paimon loves this part. Don't worry. With our adventuring experience, we'll find it no problem. Let's get searching.
Marak, wait!
Marak seems interested in these jars. Go smash them.
Ah, well, we would hate for you to have to... Marak, this isn't really your old home, is it?
No idea what that means, but Marak does sound pretty happy.
So, mechanical life forms do have the capacity to miss home. A novel discovery.
Well, with Marak leading the way, we should be safe, right? Good thing you decided to join, Kaveh. Otherwise, our investigation would have ended at that door.
It was nothing that I did. You should thank Marak instead.
Hold on. At this rate, Paimon's gonna lose her title as best guide to a mechanical suitcase. Aw, thanks. Hey, wait. What do you mean, useless?
Well, no weird mental symptoms so far. I'll take that as a win. That said...
There are 3 doors here.
So, we split up. Divide and conquer. Otherwise, this whole thing is in ruins. No pun intended on that last part. I swear.
Yeah, that might be our best option.
Good idea. And the minute things go south, we go back the way we came.
Ooh, this is getting exciting! So, who's teaming up with who? Paimon calls dibs on the Traveler!
Huh. This takes me back. Last time we were in the desert together, the 2 of you came all the way out here to gang up on me.
Oh? Sounds like someone's holding a grudge. Just what I like to hear. If you're still hung up on that last one, just name the time and place, and we'll have ourselves another thrilling... duel.
This chamber is huge. I can't even imagine what it's used for.
Oh.
What's wrong?
I seem to have stepped on some kind of stone slab.
Huh. There's a pattern on this, but it's hard to make out with all the dust. Huh? Look! The shape seems to match the markings on the ground over there.
Let's slot it in and see.
And we have a match. Looks like we need to find the other 3 broken slabs.
Let's search the area, but be careful where you step.
Ooh, got one! Ouch, but watch out! The edges are kind of sharp.
Got the 3rd piece. We just need one more. Huh. Look! A cat! Could it be the same one Jer mentioned?
I don't think we need to worry about startling him. He doesn't seem afraid of people.
Yeah. If anything, it seems like he wants us to follow.
Oh, he led us to the last piece. Who's a good kitty?
I never thought I'd hear you say something like that.
You've clearly never heard how the professor talks to his tomatoes, then.
Alright, well, that's that. Now, we need to figure out how to get rid of all this dust.
Behold, the great Vayu Viastra.
Be honest. You've been waiting to say that for how long now?
Just activate the mechanism. Let's nip that in the bud.
Surrender! Judgment is upon you. Guilty!
Huh. It worked. It's a picture of...
3 Hermanubises?
That can't be right. The ears aren't vertical.
Oh, true. And the looks fall short. My hat is much better looking.
A goat, an ibis, and a crocodile.
Oh, wow. Our botanist knows more than just plants.
Riveting observation. I was just thinking. These 3 figures look a lot like the 7 pillars of King Deshret.
That's right. These are our colleagues.
Our what now?
You sure about that?
Just kidding. But what I meant by that is, these were Hermanubis' colleagues back then. The middle one is the Goat King Harashef, Minister of Ministers, the god Amun's most trusted chancellor. Records say he was the deputy king of the Desert Sands, chief among the 7 pillars.
Someone even more impressive than Hermanubis? I wonder if that ever got his... Sorry, couldn't resist.
Okay, that was a good one.
Wait, really? I've got so much more where that came from.
Where were we? This is Sopik, the Crocodile King, captain of captains. As the name suggests, he was a valiant commander and had dominion over all weapons of war. And finally, this is the Ibis King Thoth, scribe of scribes.
Your memory's pretty impressive. I bet you're almost as good as me at memorizing cards.
A scribe? Did he manage archives then? Like Alhaitham?
Wait, that's all Alhaitham does? I never knew being an academia scribe was such a cushy job.
Well, that's how his friend put it, anyway. But it does seem like he has a lot of free time.
Well, I don't know much about the academia, but I'm sure the Ibis King had more responsibilities than that. The temple's records say he represented the wisest aspects of King Deshret, inventing the desert script and arcane arts at his king's command.
He must have been quite the impressive man then.
Or creature, depending on how you look at it.
Still, why are these 3 the only ones represented here? What about the other pillars of King Deshret?
Maybe because the 3 of them were extra close?
Huh. Kinda like us.
Oh yeah! Maybe we should have someone inscribe us on a commemorative stone slab too.
Or we could just take a picture. It would serve the same purpose. Anyway, no more distractions. Huh. Doesn't it look like there's writing carved into the corner?
Huh. There is. And it's in the ancient desert script too.
Looks like the Ibis King left you some homework.
Give me a sec. The ministers are unvirtuous. My end is hereby bestow upon you all the far side of eternity. Wait, so they went to Aru?
It doesn't sound like it was their idea.
The far side of eternity is said to be the final land of dreams for all desert dwellers. But if such a place did exist, wouldn't it also be an inescapable prison?
Yes, and based on the writing here, it's clear King Deshret wasn't pleased with these 3. This gift he bestowed upon them seems more like a punishment. Such is the power of a king, I suppose.
Which means the goat's the one who got in the end.
Huh. Yep, not as good the second time.
What?
Well, looks like that's all we can learn here. Should we...
Yes, no time to waste.
Jeez, who knew a suitcase could be so fast? Marak is nothing like this when it comes to housework. Hey, wait up!
A scout's job is to take the lead. Just let Marak figure it out.
Easy for you to say. I'll be the one doing the repairs if something happens.
Why don't you go scout ahead then?
When I think think of a comeback, I'll let you know.
No rush.
Oh, Marak stopped. What is it? Found something?
Looks like something covered in sand.
Let's get it out then. Come on. Oh, it's a stone slab. Good job, Marak.
Let's take a look.
Huh. Looks like this part of the picture goes over there?
In that case, there must be other pieces.
All right, and let's look around. Hey! Why are you sitting down?
I thought Marak was helping.
Oh, so you do know what that word means. Great. Are we supposed to just sit back while Marak does all the work?
No, I doubt you could do that.
Exactly.
But I can. See?
It's all coming back to me. How insufferable it is to work with this no-good, do-nothing...
We could be more efficient, I agree. I'll work on this piece. You take care of the rest.
Found one! Good teamwork! Looks like we found them all. The pieces fit together like a glove. But we can't see what's on them.
Turn around.
Huh?
Look.
Oh, I've seen this before. It can create strong winds. Just what we need to clean off the slab. Come on, let's... Hey!
Don't worry about me. If I sit here, I won't be in the way.
Oh, you don't want to be in the way? Breaking new ground! Hyah! Ha! Ha! Ta! Hyah! Hyah! Ha! Ja! Ta! Ha! Ta! Ha! Ta! Hyah! Done. Huh. That's one big cat. And there's a shattered crown. I think it's depicting some kind of story.
Look, there's writing too. The Ibis King answered the young noble, granting him the wisdom he sought. But the fragile crown was shattered by lies in the end. Here I leave the name, Gudars.
Gudars? I've seen that name in a history book before. He was a young noble who sought to save his realm. And a king who once united the desert.
That's right. Although his methods were rather shameful. During his long reign, he betrayed his family and the nobles who supported him, only realizing the error of his ways after his enemies left him nowhere to turn. But by then, it was too late.
Seems like a common occurrence across history.
Different people, same mistakes. It's an inevitable pattern, destined to repeat itself.
The writing mentions the Ibis King, but a cat is depicted here. Does that mean...
So far, what's depicted on the slab seems true to history. In which case, this cat is either a proxy for the Ibis King or a manifestation of said king himself. Exaggeration is a common method, and as we know, Layla and Gerb...
You're saying...
I'm saying we...
Wait! There it is! The cat! Ah! Marak!
The cat showing us to...
Okay. Where's my key? Oh, not again. It's good to get out and stretch your legs once in a while. People aren't made to stay cooped up inside all the time. Where's my key? Oh, not again. My latest design's getting there, but there's still room for improvement. Better make my finishing touches before the deadline creeps up. Where's my key? Not again. It's good to get out and stretch your legs once in a while. People aren't made to stay cooped up inside all the time. Where's my key? Not again.